What is going on, boys, girls, and everyone in between? We are back with another video, and we're upping the quality. We have background music now, so you know, only going up from here. Now, I was a little undecided about making this video. Um, as the Grammys was 2 days ago, and I was kind of like on the fence on making like whether I wanted to give my input about it, but ultimately I decided to get this out because certain things needed to be said. I'm always all over it when opinions need to be voiced, so we are here for it. Now, those of you who actually did watch the ceremonies noticed that there was quite a bit of sweepage going on by the GOAT, Kendrick Lamar. There was also sweeps done by, I'm pretty sure, Lady Gaga also took home a bunch of awards. The boy, Bad Bunny, also got his flowers that night. Very happy for him, very proud of him. But in terms of Kendrick's wins on the rap side of things, um, I mean, on the one hand, a win for Kendrick is a win for hip hop as a whole. But I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to feel because I've been a day one Kendrick fan, right? As I've said in like the past 3 videos now. And GNX, I still stand by the fact that GNX is a great album. But is it rap album of the year? I mean, I don't know. Like, sure, it's like banger after banger, but like Clips' album last year. Not to mention Jid, of course. I kind of still wanted Jid to win rap album of the year, or at the very least one of the rap categories that it was put in, especially melodic rap. Wholeheartedly should have got that, right? Um, so this video is gonna be talking about multiple different topics surrounding the Grammys, and of course I'm gonna go online and look through all the Grammy winners and then give my opinions on whether or not they deserve the win. So in terms of Kendrick sweeping, always happy when Kendrick gets his flowers, but I feel like he's gotten enough of those, and those flowers need to go to some other artists that put in. And to be fair, each and every rapper in that category, or in the rap categories that got nominated, absolutely bodied, like they really like bodied the rap game. And there were some that didn't even get nominated, that also, put their best foot forward. To speak of artists like Freddie Gibbs with Alfredo 2. He didn't get nominated for it. I'm trying to think of who else dropped a good rap album last year. It really was kind of like Freddie, Clips's, and Jid's year. That was their collective year last year. Last year they were the big three, right? So it kind of feels unfair that their efforts weren't as recognized, It is what it is, though. And another thing, so there's been some speak about Pusha T's name coming up in the Epstein files, which is rather conflicting on its own to think about, because I mean, it's Pusha T, right? He's like, next to Kendrick, he's like the other rap boogeyman, So to see his name come up in the files, it's kind of crazy, You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say that don't be quick to believe everything you hear. Sometimes And this is the thing that plagues most people on the internet. Nobody ever stops to like gather the facts. Everyone always speaks on stuff that is presented to them at face value. You gotta like you gotta you can't just believe shit that like that just gets presented without like concrete evidence, you know? Now, if he did indeed like have something to do with Epstein, that's definitely like cause for concern, right? But to jump down his throat just as soon as like his name comes up in mention is a little barbaric if you ask me. But that's just my two piece, right? I'm not just defending him because it's Pusha, but like stop and think for a moment, you know? A bunch of other names came up too, Jay-Z. I'm not really surprised about that, but then again, you never really know, right? At the end of the day, you want people that actually, you know, did the shit with Epstein. That you know, you know what I'm saying, right? You want people that are actually bad people that went to his island. You're not just trying to like look up any name that gets mentioned on it. But anyways, that's kind of like a side note, you know, type shit. So without further ado, let's get into the hold on, where am I going? There we go. It's just shrinking me down there. We have ample space for reading. Raw and edited footage, by the way. This is the quality you guys came here for. I appreciate you for watching. That's my jazz music in the back. Shout out to this person, Mogo Mogo. And now let's check out who's the Grammy winners for 2026. Let's see. Shout out CBS News. Alright, here we go. Starting with Album of the Year, Big Bad Bunny won with Debí Tirar Más Fotos. I don't know if I butchered the pronunciation there, but shout out Bad Bunny for winning. And this on its own is kind of like a political statement, you know, in its own right, you know. I'm glad that something by this Puerto Rican artist won Album of the Year in the US, and this says a lot, right? What with the recent ongoings with a certain group of people whose name I cannot say for fear of you know, being targeted by them. You know, this is just, I feel like this is Bad Bunny's, I guess, BLM. You know what I'm saying? It's a little weird to say that, but yeah, you know, within the context. If it didn't go to Bad Bunny, I would have liked it to go to, I guess, either Chromacopia or Mutt. You know, Leon Thomas did his thing. Shout out Leon Thomas. It could have probably also have gone to Lady Gaga, but she got enough awards, I think, that night. So there's definitely some good contenders in this category. Moving on, Record of the Year went to Luther. I would have rather it went to Wildflower, but Wildflower did win something else that night, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really liking the list we have here. Abracadabra was a good record as well. I think that also had a solid chance of winning. Chaperones the Subways, kind of meh. Manchild is good, but not Record of the Year good. DTMF is not bad. This is fucking dog shit, and I don't know why it got nominated. And Anxiety is Anxiety by Doechii. Song of the Year went to Wildflower, which is an absolutely deserved win. Shout out Billie Eilish for topping something this year, surprisingly. Shout out to her. Again, could have went to Abracadabra. Almost went to Golden for sure. I know a bunch. this was like the AMAs or some other dog shit award. It probably would have went to Golden anyways. And expect Golden to be picking up like a bunch of awards during like one of those other like stupid awards like the VMAs or the AMAs or some other Teen Award that'll be airing later this year. Best Pop Solo Performance went to Messy by Lola Young. Absolutely, congratulations, Lola. Good win. Could have went to Disease. Might have went to Manchild. I don't know about the Subway or Daisies, but shout out Lola Young for that win. Best Pop Vocal went to Mayhem. Okay, not bad. But I would have rather it went to Miley. Miley did her thing last year, and it's a shame that that one flew under the radar. One of my favorite tracks of all time, Walk of Fame, is on this album. So shout out Miley, she did her thing on Something Beautiful, and more people should give it some listens. And this is also a pretty good album. Teddy Swims has kind of been in his bag for the past couple of years as well. Shout out Teddy Swims. Best Contemporary Country, I don't give a fuck about country, but I'm glad Jelly Roll got that one. Shout out Jelly Roll, he's like one of the only country singers I know from this list. No offense to my country fans, you know. I do like the classics. Shout out Miranda Lambert, I guess. I don't know who the rest of these three people are. But congratulations, Mr. Roll. Best Música Urbana album went to, of course, DTMF. Shout out Bad Bunny. It kind of feels like the J Balvin stocks are crashing a little bit. But shout out J Balvin as well. These other four must be new. But I know for a fact that Bad Bunny and J Balvin are carrying the Latin pop scene. Shout out to the both of them. A good win by Mr. Bunny. Best new artist went to Olivia Dean. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Olivia Dean. Good win. I don't know why Ray isn't in this list, or unless of course Ray was in last year's list. But shout out Olivia Dean for winning. This was an absolutely deserved win. Her album was phenomenal. A lot of people were saying they wish it could have gone to Cat's Eye. I understand that. Some people thought it should have went to the Marias, and I understand that as well. I personally, if it wasn't Olivia Dean, I would have rather it went to like Leon Thomas, or even Tomber, honestly. These are some good up and coming mainstream artists, so yeah, we'll be watching their careers with interest. Best rap album, as stated before, went to GNX by Mr. Kendrick Lamar. Hey, a win for Kendrick is a win for hip hop, you know. But yeah. Moving on, best music video went to Anxiety by Doechii. Okay, alright, let's go off, I guess. No, but really, Anxiety over Manchild? Manchild's music video had absolutely everything going on in it, you know? Right, interesting pick. Should have gone to Manchild here, but okay. Best Contemporary Classical Composition went to this person who composed this album. Huzzah and well done, Miss Ortiz. I gotta get more into classical music, I guess. Best Classical Compendium went to Ortiz Yonga. I think I'm just gonna skip this section here. Best Audiobook Narration and Storytelling Recording went to Meditations to Reflections of His Holiness the Dalai Lama by the Dalai Lama. Okay. Trevor Noah wrote a book. Okay, cool. Best comedy album. What the hell is a comedy album? Alright, I'm just gonna skip the categories I'm not very familiar with. I'm gonna say yes, I am a bit of a mainstream whore. Don't sue me. But we move. Okay. Ha! Best African Music Performance, Hyla won. Everything is Right in the World. Hell yeah. I love Push to Start. It's a great song. They should feature more African albums though. These are just records. I think, they should, but I'm glad Tyler won that one. It could have gone to Burna, could have gone to Davido. It could have gone to Ira. These are all completely valid picks for this category. Those are some of my favorite artists as well. Disappointing that it's only Nigerian artists, and I'm not really seeing anyone from Ghana featured in this category, but it is what it is. Ghana, step up your game, man. I don't know what you're doing. You guys are falling behind. Best Global Music Performance went to Bad Bunny. Hell yeah. Best Traditional Vocal Pop Album went to Laufe. All my alts are absolutely jubilating right now. There's a lot of jazz. Gospel. Pardon me, gotta do this. Shame I'm not gonna be able to cut that out of the video. Best album cover went to Chromacopia. At least it picked up something that night. Hell yeah. Good job, Tyler. Best country song. Traditional country. Best metal performance went to Birds by Turnstile. I gotta listen to more. Raw. Best rap song went to TV Off. Over Birds Don't Sing and over Sticky. I mean, TV Off is what it is, and Master, yeah. But over the Birds Don't Sing? If I had to rate these songs, I'd put Birds Don't Sing at number 1, TV Off at number 2, Sticky at number 3. But hey, I'm glad it won. Okay. Best Melodic Rap should have went to JID, should have went to JID. This, And, well, at least Drake got nominated for something. I don't think he has much room to complain. Speaking of Drake, I already know he's getting ready to press push over, popping up in the files. So, y'all watch out for that. I know the man is raring to, launch some fire his way. So, keep your eyes peeled. Drake isn't the type of person to let to drop a loaded gun that happens to be pointed in the direction of his enemy. He wouldn't just drop it after it gets fucking handed to him. So he's probably gonna come up with something there. But anyways, shout out Kendrick for that win. Best rap performance went to Chains and Whips. Absolutely deserved win. Shout out Clips for at least copying something that night, although I have a sneaking suspicion um why it won, but it's whatever. Hands on Whips over Darling I though. Controversial. Best R&B album went to Leon Thomas. Hell yeah, bro. Went to my boy, the GOAT Andre. Absolutely deserved win. A lot of people wanted Giveon to win. Some people wanted Coco Jones to win. We know why you wanted Coco Jones to win. We know what kind of people you are. And some people wanted Teyana Taylor to win. Me personally, I haven't had much experience with Teyana Taylor. She kind of seems like someone that kind of popped up last year. I might be speaking purely out of ignorance here though. But shout out Leon Thomas for this win. Best Progressive R&B album went to this person. I listen to more R&B. This one went to Kalani. Deserved win. Leon Thomas again picks up a Grammy. Deserved. Kalani picks up an album. Deserved over Yukon, though. It's a little disappointing. But it is what it is. I'm surprised Chris Brown even got nominated. Shout out to Summer Walker. Love you, bae. Here's what it is. Best music film went to John Williams over Piece by Piece. Ah, man. Oh well. We'll get him next time, Pharrell. Producer of the Year went to Circuit over Dijon and Soundwave, but, you know, hey, get your bag, boy. Oh, Don't Tap the Glass actually did get nominated. Ego Death got nominated as well. But in alt? I mean, okay. Good win, I suppose. Over Bon Iver. Okay. Cure is really picking up wins here. Turnstile wins again. Youngblood picked up a win. Nice. Abracadabra picked up Dance Pop over Illegal. Just keep watching us. Midnight Sun. Okay. I wish Pink Panthers could have picked up her first Grammy, but that's not bad either. Tame Impala win. Big W. Big W. Okay. And I'm seeing some of these for the first time. I missed like a good hour of the ceremony, so this is like my raw reaction here. This one went to, of course, Defying Gravity. This probably could have been another win for Kendrick. It could also have gone to fucking K-pop Demon Hunters. Best Dance, it went to Eusexua. Deserved win. That was a good album. It could have also gone to Skrillex. Or Fancy That by Pink Panthers, which is my personal favorite dance electronic album of last year. Went to Guess Phil Stein. Although, shout out K-Tronada. A loss for David Guetta is a win for me. I can't believe this guy used to be like the GOAT of EDM, and he's like fallen off so far, so hard, bro. Oh, Golden actually did pick something up. Okay. I would have been, like, surprised if Golden, like, flew under the the Grammys radar. Sinners picked something up as well. Sinners picked up 2 awards. And I think that's everything. Okay. That was a lot. So yeah, some wins were deserved. Actually, I'd say a lot of the wins were deserved. Oh, this video is already 25 minutes long. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here. But yeah, that's my take on the Grammys. This is my take on everything that happened over the past 2 days, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.